Victorian.
I take my attack. Smash down on you, beast. Is that a crit? Or no?
It is not a crit, but it is a hit indeed.
And I do. Is it D10 to larger guys? Let me check here, now. Shmeh.
Oh, you're using your spear one-handed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, D8 plus 2.
Still just D8. And it's only plus 2, not 3?
3. I don't know why I said 2.
Yeah.
That was a lie.
There's the 8. 6 city. My god.
All right, the spider is pretty badly wounded at this point when Jachri gets to go.
Yeah, I need to know, Neil, so I can write it down and know forever. The difference between me poking the guy with my spear in my hands and me throwing the spear, because I'm getting confused with what's the hit with what. Like the initiative and damage. And
the initiative is the same, the damage is the same, the attack roll is the same. For stabbing
both
and
throwing and not throwing?
Right.
Because in my character sheet it's saying the damage is different.
The damage... Okay, so you've got spear one-handed and spear two-handed.
Yeah.
Two-handed spear damage is different than one-handed. Your throw is the same as a normal one-handed spear attack.
Okay, and what if I do spear two-handed?
Then
the initiative is... Everything is the same except damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna throw my spear because I think I'm not near it. Oh, that
You didn't took the slash roll.
That would have been awesome.
14.
Nope.
All right, you run a few steps forward, hurl your spear at the spider, and impale the ground behind it.
Yeah.
A cunning show of strength. And I think that's the entire party because Victorian got 2 attacks the previous round.
The Dust Devil.
No, I did not.
Okay,
my attack now.
Okay, the Dust Devil and your attack.
13. But
13
Neil,
is a miss.
last time Dust Devil would hit and blind, like, no matter what. Like, the hit was for damage.
You might be right about that. I kind of feel like I screwed
you would,
on that.
Well, it moves on top of it, and that's what blinds it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The 8 damage kills the spider, Victorian. I think you're right. I think I might have said
Okay, I break free of the web.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, behind the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we didn't need that Dust Devil.
It was still a good idea, Jockrey. Don't get down on yourself. You had the right intentions, and I thought it was fantastic.
I dissipate. Oh, I keep the Dust Devil for a little while next to us.
All right, roll for Largo getting sucked up into it, and does he die? Can I ask you real quick, does he just straight up die? I'm pretty tall for my size.
The Dust Devil comes up and just punches him.
Oh my god, it ground him into pieces.
Yeah, you're right. It should blind them.
Okay, so the...
Not a mistake.
I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm dead, right? I can't.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you died.
Okay.
The Dust
Sorry,
Devil
Jed.
of all things.
I failed you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan, now you actually have to play as the Dust Devil moving forward in the campaign. Which really just means you have to go like...
My name is Hoover, the Dust Devil. I'll be taking over.
Exactly.
So we actually, I kind of look around at the group, and I noticed that I believe we took 0 damage from those 2 spiders.
0.
All right, good job,
try,
team.
Neil. Good try.
Everyone try to keep your eyes peeled for suspicious-looking bushes.
Yeah. I get my spear back, Neil. And I guess I'll keep the Dust Devil around as we walk for now. Until it casts, because if you decide to throw more spiders, I'm ready.
Yeah, it lasts for another... You're level 3? Lasts for another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Then we proceed to walk, Neil.
Yep.
You proceed to walk, and you make it to Janstone that evening.
Ah, yes, Janstone. There we are.
Janstone.
When we get there, I turn towards Jockrey and I'm like, can we eat that fawn?
We can eat it tomorrow. We don't need it right now. I mean, if you really want to, we can go cook it right now.
Let's see if the barkeeper wants it and have him cook it for us. We can.
As we're kind of walking in the town, I'm like, guys, let's try to keep this trip short. This is nighttime, right, Neil? Like, it took a full day to get there?
Yeah, it's evening.
All right,
Sun is
we're
setting.
going to hunker down here, tell no one, obviously, of our special guest. I'm going to pick up some salt and let's early morning leave as soon as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Neal, I guess I escort Carla to another room again. She's my fat wife because she has the baby swaddled against her belly, I suppose. And then I go shopping for salt. And keep in mind, I'm a fantastic salesman, so...
Didn't you get a proficiency in salesmanship?
I did. You could say from a past life, I achieved the unthinkable and became the best salesman that ever was.
Okay. I thought there was salt in this. Maybe I'm... Salt per pound.
I buy
1 silver per
90
pound of
pounds.
salt.
No, yeah, just 1 silver. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 1 silver
For 1
and put
pound.
a pound of salt in my body.
Okay.
And I just keep it in my pants, to be honest with you. If we can just keep that between the two of us.
Sure. A pound of salt is what? How much is that? Is that one of those normal, one of those, God, what are they called? Like the...
Just like the rectangle of salt that you buy.
You buy rectangles of salt?
It'd be like a cylindrical Morton's container.
Mine are.
Yeah, that's
mine
what I'm
are-
trying to say,
mine are
Morton's,
rectangles.
right? Rectangle?
Yeah, it's like a large box, like that big. It's
Yeah, I
full
can
of
see
salt.
that, sure.
The
There's no
rectangles also
rectangular-
do exist, though.
There's no such thing as a rectangular box of salt.
All right, now I'll find the Google
I don't
image.
feel like JP's making this.
Neil,
up.
I think it's true. I think it's
I think it's true.
iconically it's a cylinder, but there are the rectangles too.
Impossible.
Of
I
all
have
the
the
things,
rectangles of
yeah.
sugar.
Yo, well, of course, everyone has sugar cubes.
I got a pretty good bullshit radar, and right now it's not going off. I think
Yeah,
we're
I have a feeling
good.
I'm going to be losing this one.
Yep. Check
Yeah,
the chat. Let's
There it
continue the
is.
story, Neil.
Yeah, I know. It's
See what else you can make up.
JP
Well,
laughing in the
shit.
chair like success.
Actually,
yeah,
that's
so-
a 4-pound box, JP.
Oh, that's okay. Hold on, let me do 1 pound
Yeah,
box
I
of
hate to
salt.
cut this
Order
short,
that
but
size.
yeah, let's-
Let me do 1 pound box.
I was told I'm supposed to allow silly role playing, not conversations about whether or not boxes of salt exist.
Yeah. All right, so you guys have made it to Janstone.
Cool.
Yeah, we bought
While
salt.
he's buying the salt, I would head to the bar, which I assume is also where the
Yeah,
And
I'd
we-
go as well.
Oh, JP, whatever
post,
you just
JP?
posted. My God.
that's the
JP,
biggest
this
link.
is the worst
Yeah.
link
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my entire life. Jesus
I
Christ.
just realized
You
what
went to
a
the
paste-
darkest
Are you
recess of the internet
trolling
to
us?
drag this
Like,
forward.
seriously?
Oh,
Ah, it's a
that,
simple code. It's just HHYY++CD. Like,
It's so long, Skype even cut it off.
Yeah.
And wouldn't talk.
That's-
I wrote
that's
down
why
that
it didn't
one.
work. That's why it didn't work. Let me copy it.
Skype was like, fuck you, JP.
Oh well, it
I
exists.
image
tried to
that
paste an
predates the
image
internet.
in Skype. That's why.
No, well, I write. Anyways, we can talk about that off stream.
That
I'll
great job.
I'll walk you through the process.
Thank
Alright,
you.
So we get to
Bye.
the bar.
You guys have made it to Janstone. You've taken Alice inside to, or not Alice, Carla inside to the only inn in town. There's 2 rooms in the inn. They don't get a lot of traffic around here. The innkeeper notes, "Oh, hey, not a lot of travelers these days. Glad to have your business."
we're just passing through, friend. But thank you.
Well, that's what travelers do.
We actually hunted was it the deer? Well,
A fawn.
A fawn back there. I was wondering if we can cook it here.
Well, I don't have the tools to cook it, but my friend Josh down at the roasted goat, he could cook it up for you.
Cool. I'll
Best
go pay him a
restaurant in
visit.
town.
Thank
So-
you.
Town. Damn it, you found it, JP.
Well, chat found it, but anyways.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, you want to go get some food?
Is it the fawn?
Yep.
Yay!
My wife is very sick and is not to be disturbed, if you don't mind, and we'll be gone tomorrow.
It's not going to spread, is it? She doesn't have the plague.
No, it's a woman's disease. You know, one of those ones that they. She'll be fine. You know what I mean? Do
My
you
wife
know?
gets that disease once a month.
Exactly.
Just leave her alone.
She's intolerable. We'll leave the door closed.
No, that doesn't exist in this world. It's way too difficult to roleplay.
Neil, as we leave for the the place we're going to eat this fawn, is there a rich person in the bar?
No, this town is poor and it's tiny.
All right.
The richest person is probably long dead.
I'm robbing a poor person at the bar. I'm still gonna do it.
Okay, give me your roll.
56. Give me that silver.
Successful.
Okay.
You
You take a picture of their hobbled child from their pocket.
Silver.
1 silver, you said?
1 silver and 7 copper.
Okay.
Ah, his month's salary. Was gonna buy his son that medicine to save him from leukemia, but oh well.
He was actually a horrible man. A horrible, horrible man that used that money for deadly disease research.
Yeah.
I
Silverheart
saved
is
him.
just actually a made-up
Brian's
name.
such a good guy, he can't even say what a bad guy would do. He's like,
Yeah.
he'd get research for diseases. You must be a really gentle DayZ player. Like, hey, I'll take money off your wallet if you.
In DayZ. Well, we'll talk about it later. I kill a lot of people.
Okay.
I made him that. Yeah, I made him hard in Daisy.
Good.
As you could say.
You got
Jeff.
those points then.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we go to the phone thing.
You go to the Roasted Goat.
Yep.
It is
We got
the
the
only
roast-
restaurant in town.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey there, wondering if you could cook up this nice found meat we got there, fresh from today.
Ooh. Are you willing to sell that to me?
Sure, but we'd like to eat some tonight if that's possible.
All right. I'll give you a 5 silver for it.
Sick. Here you go.
Sweet. He cackles to himself with glee.
I added 5 silver.
Nice. Remove fawn.
Oh yeah, I'm removing the fawn from my characters.
Harrison, relax.
Alright.
So you guys have a nice, delicious meal of roasted deer,
Venison.
Oh.
venison.
Oh, I bring back some for what's her face?
That non-important
Carla.
NPC that we've been, whatever her name
Yeah.
is.
Harrison. Stop.
I bring it to her.
And then I would assume, unless Alice just goes to sleep, she's tired from the day.
Okay. All right. So, anything else you guys want to do in this town tonight?
I don't think so. We bought the salt and we're just trying to buzz through.
Gonna wash my backpack.
Okay. In the river? There's no river. You washed your backpack out of all the blood and stuff that's in it?
Just the blood, Neil. You're not getting my cool items away from me.
Okay. You wash out the backpack.
And I put the items back in it.
Of course, you put your stuff back in it. It still smells a little bit of animal meat, but, you know,
That's fine.
it's hard to wash out.
Zachary doesn't care.
All right. You guys go to sleep? I take it? Maybe?
Yep.
All right. So, the night settles upon you all, and you all fall asleep quite peacefully.
Gonna change spells.
Okay.
Since we fought, I don't get to take any days off, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Nothing happens in the night, and you wake up feeling rested and perky.
Perky.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Saddle up, have our breakfast again, and then we hit the road, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time I turned to Victor and I'm like, where are we going? Did we decide?
Yes. We're going to go north, so we don't have to go over the mountain, and then we're going to go around it and swing around, and we're told there's a very wide open space where Carla and her child will be safe, and we'll find a place to have them live a happy life and raise themselves up, and we'll defend them for a while, I suppose.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay. You guys just head out on your trek. You guys, I take it you just follow the road? As long as it lasts?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Um, 2, 3. All right, so 3 days pass with no problems. And at the end of the third day, you have come to basically that last bit of road on the map. The road has kind of been disappearing and reappearing. You won't see anything for a while, then there'll be a set of stone bricks, and then it'll disappear, and then there'll be another little stretch of undisturbed road. So you're running out of road as the sun sets on the third day.
As we approach the end of the road, Neal, I tell everyone, I say, well, I did hear a rumor, by the way, that in the north, it's less the orcs and more the horse lords. And they're supposed to be pretty nasty, so if we see them, we're going to tread very lightly, as I imagine you guys would have anyways. But they will be on a horse, just so we know that. And again, I think we should stick to the plan. I think Logar had mentioned... or Largo. Logar would have been cool, too, though.
I was like,
If I was
who
an
the
orc,
fuck is
I could have been
Logar?
Logar.
Sorry. As Largo had suggested earlier, I think we should probably head to Well Oak, which is a little bit off course. But that'll cut down on the journey, and we can rest up and feed and shop and learn about the area, and then head to Mokul, and then head north from there.
Works for me.
Sounds great.
All right.
Okay.
As we walk, I'm just gonna say, just so you guys know, I prepared a spell for Zone of Truth, so if we need some truth to be said, we're ready for that.
Very good, Joffrey. That
If you want to learn about orcs or something.
Okay.
Okay. So the night ends, or you guys make camp. Typical watches and everything. There's no problems. The baby still has not given out a single cry. It's been quiet the whole time. You guys are kind of impressed by this.
Okay. Neal, I do have to ask a question. You said we traveled for 3 days and there were no fights. Thus, do I mark off 3 days? And we also just ended another one?
This is the end of the third day.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
Yep. You guys wake up the next morning, free of molestation and botherment. And you're not really sure where Well Oak is. It's marked on the map that you guys have, but they're old maps and they don't show your exact location. There's no GPS coordinates.
Are these wide open plains or is this a forest?
This is open fields.
Okay.
We've left the forest. There's some gently rolling hills within here, but it's pretty open.
Okay.
Okay.
We make camp and do the normal stuff, I would assume.
Yeah. The next day, while you're traveling, looking for Well Oak, give me perception checks. DC 25, anyone?
25 is now what you're saying?
Yeah.
30.
Wow.
32.
Wow.
God
What's up,
dang it.
Neil?
So close. Okay, well, at least one of you got it. That's all that really matters. You see a dark shape in the sky above you.
Hey, man, I see a dark shape in the sky above us.
What, like
Jen,
the moon?
my God.
Wow.
It's a cloud.
It's some sort of large flying creature in the sky. It's hard to tell how high up it is, but it definitely looks larger than a bird. And it has a very long tail as well.
I go, Joffrey was right. Look, there's a large shape up in the sky flying directly above us.
Neal,
It looks like it has a tail. It could be a dragon.
Neal, how high up would you say this thing is?
It's actually kind of hard to tell. Well, actually, Largo, you rolled a 32.
Yeah.
You bastard. Yeah, you totally know how high up it is. Joffrey rolled a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both realize that it's probably like 100 feet up, which means that it's between 20 feet and 50 feet long. It's hard to tell,
My God.
but it's huge.
We're going to need a lot of spears.
This
That
could be a
thing up there
dragon.
looks to be between 20 feet and 50 feet long.
Man, I would estimate the same thing as you. Pretty accurate.
Where did you have us now, Neil? We're in between the road and Well Oak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any trees or anything like that nearby? Anything
There's
at all?
the occasional tree, but nothing nearby. It's mostly open rolling plains.
I shove the group aggressively in the direction of a tree, some kind of cover, whatever would be best nearby.
Okay. It's pretty far away. It's probably a quarter mile to the nearest tree.
Oh, so we make it there in 2 minutes because I do a dead sprint.
Okay, cool.
Lung burning, just dead Nike sprint. Just
So
going
Carla
straight.
is left behind you carrying a baby.
Guys! Screw you, Carla. It could be a dragon.
We don't care if you have the golden child. You're dead.
We circle the wagons, then, so to speak. Neil, I put Carla just behind me, and I do the parental guidance arm that goes back and like ushers them against, behind me,
Right.
and then I take up a Spartan defensive stance.
You do notice that the creature above you is circling.
Oh shit.
Is it?
Bring
is
it in close, guys, but
it-
not so close that it aggroes all of us.
Is it descending?
Slowly. Does anyone have any animal knowledge on any of their characters?
I don't.
I do. One of my languages I do speak is everything, so I could.
Everything? Okay.
Good
Good choice there, dude.
Yeah, it was a good one. I went with Elven, Common, and then everything. That was the third language.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
I have mysterious flying creature proficiency.
Oh,
if
good,
that
good.
works.
Yeah, that's just for
Astrology.
writing it, though. It's not for knowing what it is.
Shit. Well,
But
Well,
you-
I have-
if you could teleport on top of it through a portal or something, you could ride the shit out of it.
well,
Well,
Funny.
I have reading, so I could have read about animals.
That's a valid. She logic dropped you there, Neil.
You know what?
I enjoy
Also,
reading.
you're a shaman, so you
Yeah.
might give me an intelligence check, shaman.
Sick.
Whoops.
Let me check my intelligence first.
You have 12.
14.
Oh, wait, no, 14, yeah.
Come on. No! No.
You have no idea what this thing is.
Damn it.
So
Oh,
I
that
look
sucks.
towards Victor and I'm like, Victorian, should we... And I kind of point to my lawn dart and give him a inquisitive look.
Alice, it's very likely, but we don't know just yet. Let's just circle it up and do the best we can. We've got no cover here, so we're in trouble. We just don't know how much.
I'm like,
The wyvern,
I've read more.
the creature circles lower and lower, and you notice that it has on the end of its tail a barb that looks like a scorpion barb.
Well, Neil, since you said wyvern, I throw a dart at it.
Well, we're actually just about at the breaking point, so I was going to leave on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Well, we'll
But
come
you just
back and
don't-
deal with this, quote,
You could say you're
mysterious
fucking
creature
YouTube right now.
when we come back.
Mysterious creature that no one has any idea of what it is.
But, Neil, Jen might have read about it.
She might have read about it.
We checked. We didn't.
But I didn't remember.
Oh, yeah, she didn't remember. That's right.
Yeah, we
That's right.
checked.
We'll be back after this 3-minute break, guys, and we'll fight this mysterious creature. Or talk to it, because we don't know what it is. We'll see you guys
It
then.
could be friendly.
It could be. We'll see you guys after the break.